Time now for the Muletrain News Program on this Wednesday, November the 6th, 2024. Brought to you today by Leal's Mexican Restaurant. Graveside funeral service for Bradley Dale Berman, 62 of Muleshoe, was held this past weekend on Saturday, November the 9th. That afternoon at the Muleshoe Memorial Park with the Reverend Dave Maccabee of Muleshoe officiating. Brad died on Thursday, October the 24th here in Muleshoe. He was born October 10th, 1962 in Lubbock to Keith and Vanda Carter Berman. He married Donna Cherry Cantrell in Lubbock on July the 11th, 1993. Brad grew up in Floydada. Later the family moved to Lubbock, where he graduated from Monterey High School and then from Texas Tech. While at Tech, he met the love of his life, Donna Cherry Cantrell. They had a wonderful life traveling and working in different states, including Oklahoma, California, Colorado, Arizona, and then to Dallas, where Brad was a loan officer for J.G. Wentworth House Lending Agency. He is preceded in death by his wife, Cherry, his father and mother, his brother, Scott Berman, and his grandparents, Dell and Olita Berman. Brad is survived by an aunt and uncle, Tom and Melba Bratcher of Muleshoe, cousins Darren and Terry Bratcher, Dalen Bratcher, Dakota Bratcher, Kaylin Bratcher and family, and Curtis Berman of Muleshoe. His brother-in-law, Mike Cantrell, a sister-in-law, survives him as well, Michael Cantrell, Linda and Sam Salvato, and Pam Cantrell. Many nieces and nephews also survive Brad as well. He had a best friend growing up in Lubbock who will miss him, Duff Ripley of Lubbock. The family suggests memorials be sent to the charity of your choice, and online condolences can be made at ellisfuneralhomes.com. And repeating graveside service for Bradley Dell Berman, 62 of Muleshoe, happened over this past weekend, Saturday, at the Muleshoe Memorial Park on November 9th with the Reverend Dave Maccabee of Muleshoe officiating. Please keep the Berman family on your prayer list today. Well, the Mules last Friday had a bye week. We took the week off as well and didn't do a Muletrain news program, but we're back in the saddle this week, and the Mules, of course, are back into their regular season. The end of the regular season, this will be this coming Friday night, November the 8th at Benny Douglas Football Stadium. We will start our live stream beginning right around 6:50 that evening. So look for Elliot Davis, the voice of the Mules, doing the play-by-play, and us bringing you the live stream this coming Friday night for the Mules finale on the regular season, as they will be taking on Idalou. It'll be a big game this coming Friday night, as both teams are already in the playoffs. They've clinched playoff spots, but Idalou is first in District 2, 3A Division 2. In the standings, they're at 3-0, and the Mules are in second place at 2-1. In the rest of the District 2, 3A, Littlefield is in third place at 2-2. Slayton is in fourth at 1-2, and Roosevelt is in fifth place at 0-3. The Idalou Wildcats are 7-2 overall on the 2024 season, and the Mules are at 6-3 on the 2024 season. So it will be a big game this coming Friday night at Benny Douglas Football Stadium. It will be the senior game. The last time the seniors are playing at home in Benny Douglas Football Stadium. They will also spotlight the youth football teams for the Mules. And, of course, Jason Richards, the head athletic director, football coach, and the Mules will take the field right at 7 p.m., and we'll bring you all of the action live on our live stream if you can't go out and support the Mules in person, and also the halftime shows of both the Muleshoe and Idalou bands. There will be a big pregame Thanksgiving meal at Muleshoe High School Commons area on November 8th before the Muleshoe Idalou game. They will be serving turkey dressing, gravy, mashed potatoes, green beans, rolls, pumpkin cake, and a drink for $12. It all starts at 4:30 until 6 p.m. at the MHS Commons area. Dine in or carry out for the Thanksgiving MHS pregame meal before Muleshoe Idalou this Friday, November the 8th, beginning at 4:30 p.m. until 6 p.m. at the MHS Commons area. Everyone is welcome to come and eat during that pregame meal. Now, in the other district games that will be played, there will be one other game, and it will be Roosevelt versus Slayton, as Littlefield is ending the regular season with a bye in 2024. And, of course, as I mentioned before, the Mules have already clinched a playoff spot along with Idalou. This will be for the top of the district. Who will be first and who will be second. Well, next week, first off, real quick, let's talk about, before we leave the football part of our program, the JV and junior high will be playing in their last games of the regular season, as they will all play tomorrow on Thursday, November 7th. JV will be at Idalou. That game will kick off at 5 p.m. there in Idalou, and then Watson Junior High will be in action right here in Muleshoe versus Idalou at Benny Douglas Football Stadium on Thursday, November the 7th. So good luck to the JV and Junior High Mules as they finish up their 2024 football seasons. Well, next week on Monday will be Veterans Day, and they will celebrate it at Muleshoe High School on Monday, November the 11th, with a big Veterans Day program that morning at 9:30 a.m. at the Carrymore Auditorium. Everyone is welcome, and they will have a breakfast reception in the Commons area that follows the program that is for all of the Muleshoe area veterans, and they will have a really good program, and you are welcome. 9:30 a.m. this coming Monday, November the 11th morning at the Dr. Carrymore Auditorium. Breakfast reception will follow in the Commons area for all of our local veterans. We will be there to film that, and so look for that if you can't make it coming up next week. Well, tomorrow on Thursday, November the 7th, the fifth graders will perform their fall music program from DeShazo Elementary. Let's Pass It On under the direction of Susan Watt, the DeShazo music specialist and gifted and talented educator there at DeShazo. She will be directing them in Let's Pass It On tomorrow on Thursday, November 7th at 1:45 p.m. It will be at the Carrymore Auditorium at Muleshoe High School. And if you can't make it for that, we will be there to film that as well, and look for that coming up over the next few days. That will be our Meet Your Neighbor, brought to you by United Supermarkets. Let's Pass It On, the fifth grade fall music program, directed by Susan White. And it will be again Thursday, November the 7th, tomorrow at 1:45 p.m. at the Carrymore Auditorium. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just a few moments, so please stay tuned. This edition of the Muletrain is brought to you today by Leal's Mexican Restaurant. Well, Victor, Debbie, Angelique, and all the staff there at Leal's here in Muleshoe, the original 1010 West American Boulevard, is proud to announce that they're now open again on Sundays, 11 a.m. till 3 p.m. So make sure, go out to church on Sunday, make it your tradition, and then eat at Leal's afterwards. They're open every Sunday again, 11 a.m. until 3 p.m. Don't forget, as well, the original Leal's delivers. Call 806-272-3294. They'll deliver to your home or to your business store by calling 806-272-3294. The original Leal's right here in Muleshoe, 1010 West American Boulevard. Well, welcome to Muleshoe, Dr. David Warner, MD. He is new on the team at the Muleshoe Area Hospital District. He is originally comes here from Euless, Texas, and is enjoying being right here in Muleshoe, and he is practicing medicine now at the Medical Clinic in Muleshoe, located at 701 South 1st Street. Appointments can also be scheduled by calling 806-272-7544. The Muleshoe Area Hospital District looks forward to serving your medical needs, and Dr. David Warner is a great addition to that. Call today, 806-272-7544, to make your appointment with Dr. Warner at the Medical Clinic in Muleshoe, or go by 701 South 1st Street right here in Muleshoe. Welcome to Muleshoe, Dr. David Warner. Well, it's time now for the weather forecast here on the Muletrain News. And, of course, we're looking for a sponsor for our weather programming. You can call my cell phone at 806-566-5881 if your business, organization, or you personally want to sponsor our weather programming here on MuleshoeTV.com. I work real hard at it, keeping all of the stats for the Muleshoe National Weather Service station, which we have here in our backyard. And every morning between 8 and 9 a.m. sometime, I put up the daily readings on our Twitter feed, and you can find it. If you don't want to get on Twitter, you can find it in the bottom left corner of our website, MuleshoeTV.com. Well, we finally went through a real rainy spell as we, along with everyone in the area, got lots of rain on Saturday. Then it rained some on Sunday as well, and we got a little bit of rain as well on Monday this past weekend. And in total, the National Weather Service station here in our backyard got 2 inches and 1/100th over that rain. Rainy 3 days. Most of it, of course, like I said, came on Saturday. But then 2 inches and 1/100th total for Saturday, Sunday, and Monday here in our backyard. The Muleshoe Mesonet, which is 2 miles south of town, for that period got 1 inch and 95/100ths. The Earth Mesonet station, which is right next to Toke Plant, got exactly what we got, 2 inches and 1/100ths. The Dora, New Mexico rain station, which is just southwest of Muleshoe over in New Mexico, got 2 inches and 68/100ths. Morton, south of us, about 30 miles, got 1 inch and 24/100ths. Freona got deluged on Saturday. They got hit real hard. In fact, it was flooding in the streets of Freona. They got 4 inches and 18/100ths over those 3 days, but they hit right around 4 inches on Saturday. So a ton of rain for Freona just north of us, 30 miles. Amherst got 1 inch and 76/100ths, and Olton Mesonet Station got 1 inch and 79/100ths. Now that puts for the year to date, 2024, the Muleshoe Mesonet Station, 2 miles south of town, along 214, at 15 inches and 6/10ths. And the Earth Mesonet Station, right next to Toke Plant, has 18 inches and 6/100ths on the 2024 season. Now, looking at our weather forecasts, it says we're going to have another rainy spell beginning tomorrow on Thursday, November the 7th. Finishing out today, partly sunny, high near 63, northeast winds between 5 and 10 miles per hour. Then tonight, a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms beginning after 3 a.m., increasing clouds with a low tonight around 37, northeast winds 10 to 20 miles per hour. Showers and possibly a thunderstorm Thursday during the day, high only at 47 degrees. East-northeast winds 15 to 20 miles per hour with gusts as high as 30 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 90% tomorrow. On Thursday, new rainfall amounts of 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch are possible. Showers and possibly a thunderstorm for Thursday evening, low around 38. North winds 15 to 20 miles per hour. Chance of rain Thursday evening is 90%. Showers likely before 9 a.m. Friday morning. Then showers likely and possibly a thunderstorm between 9 a.m. and noon. Then a slight chance of showers during the afternoon hours on Friday. Mostly cloudy, high near 49. North wind between 15 and 20 miles per hour, becoming west in the afternoon. Chance of rain is 60%. Friday night, partly cloudy, low around 30. West winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. So no rain chances in the forecast for Friday evening about the time football should start. But we'll see what happens. As you know, the forecast can change. Beginning our weekend on Saturday, sunny, high near 59 degrees. West winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Saturday night, clear, low around 31. Sunny on Sunday, high near 67 degrees. West-southwest winds around 10 miles per hour. Then mostly clear Sunday night, low around 34. Veterans Day Monday, sunny, high near 68 degrees. Monday night, mostly clear, low around 37. Sunny on Tuesday next week, high near 70. So it will warm all the way back up to 70 by Tuesday, but we're going to go through a cold spell. Front's going to come through and bring lots of rain chances that will begin at 3 a.m. tonight with a 40% chance of rain, a 90% chance of rain during the morning and afternoon hours on Thursday. Then Thursday night, another 90% chance of rain overnight into Friday morning with a 60% chance of rain that Friday morning. Then lowering to a slight chance of rain Friday afternoon, and then no rain chances in our forecast for Friday evening. Of course, if it does change and it pours Friday evening when we're supposed to go live with our live stream around 7 p.m., be aware we might have to switch and do a delayed broadcast, as I have so much equipment that are exposed up in that crow's nest on top of the press box. There's no way to keep the rain from destroying it all. So if it does pour rain, we'll have to do a delayed broadcast Friday night for Muleshoe versus Idalou, but we will see what happens. We'll hope the forecast stays the way that it is right now. We did have our first freeze of the season since our last Muletrain news program, as that occurred Halloween morning on Thursday, October 31st last week, as the National Weather Service station here in Muleshoe had its first freeze. We got down to 25 degrees that Thursday morning last week on Halloween morning. The Muleshoe Mesonet station 2 miles south of town did hit 32 degrees probably a week prior to that, but we here in our backyard at the National Weather Service station stayed at 33 that night. But our first official freeze here in the backyard was Thursday morning last week, October the 31st. We got down to 25 that morning. Well, the Youth Takeover Sunday will be this coming Sunday, November the 10th, beginning at 11 a.m. at the First Baptist Church. The youth minister will bring the message there on Sunday morning, and you are, of course, invited always to the First Baptist Church in their Sunday morning services at 11 a.m. If you can't make it, we live stream them as well on all our social media platforms, as well as our MuleshoeTV.com website. The Bailey County Ministerial Alliance Thanksgiving Community Service will be Sunday, November the 24th at 6 p.m. at the Muleshoe Methodist Church. So mark that down on your calendars. Well, Judy Kaufman writing. She is the Office of the Aging Director at the Bailey County Courthouse, and she's also in charge of the Muleshoe Meals on Wheels program. She writes, it's easy to spend $10 or more without even thinking twice. You may be surprised that the same $10 in the hands of the Muleshoe Meals on Wheels program will feed 2 seniors here in our city. Judy Kaufman is, along with her board members, which are Kim Griffin, the president, Gail Richardson, the vice president, Patty Hartline, Linda Flores, Lupita Pineda, and Gary Hooten at Muleshoe Meals on Wheels, are inviting you to join them in the fight against hunger that seniors and the disabled face every day. Yes, even right here in Muleshoe, as they're asking you to donate money. They are a 501c3, so your donation is tax deductible. A platinum sponsorship is $1,000. Gold sponsorship is $750. A silver Sponsorship is $500, bronze is $250, or sponsor a weekly basis at $20. Don't miss your chance to support this vital organization. And Judy thanks you in advance for giving. You can see Judy Kaufman in the Bailey County office of the aging office there in the Bailey County Courthouse. Enter the south door, and she's the first door right on your left, or you can mail your donation to the Muleshoe Meals on Wheels program, 300 South 1st Street, Suite 110, Muleshoe, Texas, 79347. If you want more information, call Judy at 806-272-3647. That's a honorable way to give money to the Muleshoe Meals on Wheels program. Well, the Bailey County Senior Center will have their annual Thanksgiving luncheon Monday, November the 11th, from 11 a.m. till 2 p.m. It's $12 per plate. You can get your tickets now at 319 South Main Street or call 806-272-4969 for more information. They'll deliver your tickets to you as well by calling that, 806-272-4969. They do dine-in, takeout, or they will make deliveries as well. So the Bailey County Senior Center Thanksgiving luncheon will be Monday, November the 11th at 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. It's $12 per plate. Tickets available at 319 South Main Street or call 806-272-4969. Well, along with the Thanksgiving meal that will happen Monday, November the 11th at the Senior Center, they, of course, have lunch that they serve at the center beginning around 11:30 every Monday through Friday morning. And on Thursday, November the 7th, they'll be serving beef stroganoff, noodles, whole wheat roll, margarine, mixed vegetables, winter fruit cup. Then on Friday, November the 8th, they'll be serving their fish or chicken strips, borracho beans, green peas, tossed vegetable salad, low-cal French dressing, whole wheat roll, and tropical fruit mix. They will be closed for lunch on Monday, November the 11th, of course, because they are serving their big Thanksgiving meal from 11 a.m. till 2 p.m., $12 per plate at the Senior Center. Then Tuesday, November 12th, they'll resume their lunches with a braised beef brisket, pinto beans, spinach, tossed vegetable salad, low-cal French dressing, sliced whole wheat bread, and applesauce. Wednesday, November 13th, next week, their chicken fried steak meal that they do every Wednesday. Then on the 14th, Thursday, November 14th, beef enchiladas, borracho beans, Spanish rice, coleslaw, cornbread, and apricots. Then Friday, November 15th, fish or chicken strips, borracho beans, green peas, tossed vegetable salad, low-cal French dressing, whole wheat roll, and a tropical fruit mix. Everyone is invited to eat lunch with the Bailey County Senior Center, Main and Avenue D, right here in Muleshoe. Well, on your prayer list today, please keep Emily Bomer Towson on your prayer list. Marlene McDonald, Linda Lutz, Janice Snell, Helen Cook, Kathy Richards, Jesse Tarango, Darlene Henry, Cliff Black, Peggy Seagroves, Wanda Schaefer, Gabby Stone, Bert and Larry Combs, Gary Shipman, Dick Chitwood, Robert Johnson, Sammy Gonzalez, Julie Cage, Marilyn Wilson Nichols, Josue Segala. Keep the family of Bradley Dell Berman on your prayer list today. As the family of Rocky Flores needs to remain on your prayer list today. The family of Terry Jones Byers, along with the family of Virginia Reyes and the family of Ruby Green. Well, it's just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear our latest Muletrain News program, along with all our older archived ones, available free of charge on demand on our website, MuleshoeTV.com. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the page.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith, Edsels and Bull Nettles. Details in a moment on the Sound of Texas.
The Sound of Texas is brought to you here on MuleshoeTV.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, with offices in Muleshoe at 610 East American Boulevard, as well as in Morton at 1744 State Highway 114. They're celebrating rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric since 1939. They are owned by the members that they serve. Call 806-272-4504. Check them out online at BCECOOP.com. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO David Markle, all hope you enjoy this Sound of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
I've had such a good life, and the Lord's blessed me so well. I don't have no walking stick, no hearing aid, and wear no glasses, and still hold the women while they dance.
Shelley Cleaver lives near Jacksonville and loves to talk. He wrote a cookbook called Lone Star Lick Skillet and helped start a festival in nearby Mount Selman celebrating the bull nettle.
We had a contest who could be the Miss Bull Nettle, you know.
He has a bunch of Edsels.
I got about 8 or 10, I guess, down there in the woods.
The Edsel car didn't last very long.
It come out September 57, and the last one November the 19th, 59.
50 years ago, Shelley started an Edsel club that has 1,500 members now, all over the world. In 1975, they met in Arlington.
They wanted us to display our cars at Six Flags. I carried 5 Edsels to the meet. Carried my Ed Chiro up there. My sister drove it, Edsel pickup. I drove my convertible. Well, I told anybody that if they flew in to the Dallas-Fort Worth airport, I'd come out and pick them up in my convertible.
Shelley went to the airport to pick up Edsel Henry Ford, but he got lost.
And when he called me, I didn't even ask him the brand of the plane he was flying on. I said, well, maybe I'll find him. So I didn't realize how big that place was. I went to 2 or 3 different terminals, and I didn't find him.
He ended up on the runway where people were boarding an airplane.
And I said, man, how'd I get out here? So anyway, about that time, here come 2 policemen. And I just got out of my Edsel. They walked up to me and said, we may let you go if you tell us the truth. Said, are you from the country? I said, I sure am. If y'all help me get out of here, I won't bother you anymore. So, well, how did you get this car out here? All the gates are locked. We'll have to unlock a gate to get you out of here. I said, well, I don't know how I got out here. And I still hadn't figured out how I got out there. Anyway, I was a long time gotten detained. Somebody done went to the airport and picked up Edsel Henry Ford.
Shelley Cleaver of the Lone Star Edsel Ranch near Jacksonville. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the Sound of Texas.